when we are celebrating our 60th anniversary of our beloved union, Federal Bank Employees Union, this year, we think it is necessary to recall the immeasurable contributions of our various leaders of our union, especially the veteran leaders of our union. So, our union has decided to meet the veteran leaders, and the program is named as Leaders Speak. In the series, first of all, we met Comrade B.M. Joseph, and then Comrade K.S. Rao. The third one was Comrade A.R. Ramesh. And in the series, today we are meeting Comrade M.V. Rajan. Rajan, leader of Federal Bank Employees Union for 3 decades. From Executive Committee member to Assistant Secretary, Vice President and President of the Union. So, we are sharing his memories and messages in this occasion. Comrade Rajan?
Yes.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Start with?
Yeah.
Okay. First of all, when did you hear about the bank and join?
Actually, I was not hearing about Federal Bank and all, because we are basically from Tamil Nadu. Though I am a Keralite, my native place is Alve, but still I have been brought up in here. So we were not knowing much about the Kerala banks, but the Federal Bank. So my ambition was to join a bank, but whether it is a private sector bank or a nationalized bank. So when I became a graduate, I want to join the bank, in any bank. That time only I came to know about the Federal Bank appointment, a career like that, one advertisement, and I applied. Yeah, that was easy. So I applied for that. It was 1979 when our union was going on a continuous struggle. That time only I applied, because I could hear the voices of our comrades from outside when I was sitting in the interview board. So that was the background. I just applied for Federal Bank. Actually, when I was applying for this bank, I was sure that I am not going to get the job, because it is basically a Christian-based bank. I am a Hindu, so I thought I won't get the job, because that was my impression on those days. Today it is entirely wrong, I can say, because merit-based recruitment, that is our pride and prestige for bank and as well as for the union. That is what I can say. So I applied for that, and I was employed in so many private institutions, because right from my 10th standard, after my 10th standard, I have been engaged in many private institutions, and I learned this typing also, typing, stenography, and the call for the clerk from Federal Bank is typist cum clerk. So actually those days this typist clerk means you should know the stenography also. So I am a lower post stenographer. So I went appeared for the test and went to the interview. And I went to the interview. The man was sitting there. The man was sitting there was the general manager of the bank, Mr. K.P. Cherian. So actually, since I have worked with so many institutes, I don't have any fear or anything. Moreover, my impression was whether I will get it or not, like that. So I was very casually replying. And one question Mr. K.P. Cherian has asked me is, what is your ambition after joining Federal Bank? I told him that I want to sit in your chair, sir. My reply was, I want to sit in your chair. He was laughing like anything. So, how about people shouting outside? And maybe for some reasons, that was my reply. 79 strike, because it was 79 May or June, somewhere around that. And I have forgotten totally about all these things. And again, I joined an institute and I was working in Patel Roadways. Patel Roadways, I was working as a typist clerk. So during the month of April, somewhere around 20th, my mother called me and told me some cover has come, very important cover, come and collect it. And I was the stenographer of Patel Roadways. And I went there, I saw this appointment as typist cum clerk. The date was 28th May. And I have to report duty on 29th. So it was, though it is near, because Salem and Coimbatore is not that much distance, it was only hardly a 3.5 hours journey. And actually, those timings, these trainees and all clericals were posted northeast, either northeastern or Delhi, something like that. Not that so near I got it. So, anyhow, after joining only, I could understand that one Damodaram Pillai wants to be relieved from Salem and he has to join Cherthala. So, that is why I was accommodated in the nearby place. So I joined the bank on 30th May. So my journey starts from there as Federal Bank. So it was a training period. So for 6 months it was for typical it was 6 months, and for clericals it was 1 year.
Officers, it was 2 years.
2 years. And I was getting a stipend of 245 rupees. So that was the amount I can say. I can remember Comrade Joseph was telling, Comrade PM Joseph was telling that he was getting only 70 rupees. I thought it is much improvement for me, from 70 rupees to 245 rupees. So that was in 1980.
First association with union. First you have...
Actually, my association with the union starts not from Federal Bank Employees Union. Where we are sitting here, this is Coimbatore District Bank Employees Association. So my association starts with the AIBA, All India Bank Employees Association. That is the district associations. My first association with the Salem District Bank Employees Association. There we had our stalwarts like SVK, Swaminathan, and many other leaders were there. And I was very much impressed by the functioning of the district association and got acquainted with 81, 82. I was got acquainted with that. And before joining the bank, I was a singer. And I used to sing for in the orchestra. So we originated a music wing in Salem district unit. That was Parvana Music Wing, like that. We have that. And I was the singer in that. Likewise, my journey goes with this Salem District Bank Employees Association. And I had a very good seniors who has taught me all these things. And one thing I should say, that time the manager was, Salem manager was Anandakrishnan when I joined the branch. And normally 5 o'clock he will call me and used to dictate stenography. And one day I patiently taking down this stenography for 5-10 minutes. Then I said, I'm going. No, you are training. The time is not stipulated. No, all confirmed employees are going, and why should I sit? No, you will not be made permanent. It is in my hand. Maybe, because see, I have already experienced with so many institutions. If this is not there, I will go and join another private institution. So I said, no, you can do it. And then so there was a revolution that time. That was the first revolution, I can say. 5 o'clock going, because that is one thing. And things were going like this. And I was coming to know about the Federal Bank Employees Union and its functioning. The general leader of the Federal Bank Employees Union, Comrade P.M. Joseph, and he was General Secretary, and Comrade K.S. Rao was the President. Because the long-time General Secretary was Comrade P.M. Joseph, the long-time President was K.S. Rao. So we were going like that. And during 1985, I got married. And my wife was employed at Tiruchengod, nearby Salem. Nearby means it is some 45 kilometers distance. And she was at IOB, she got employment. So I said, you stay here, I will travel. Like that, from Tiruchengod, I used to travel to Salem. That goes for 2 years. After she got transferred to Coimbatore. When she got transferred to Coimbatore, and I have also applied for Coimbatore. And when I applied for the Coimbatore transfer, I was in the senior most list. And one Coimbatore staff one day called me and told me, manager wants to meet you. That is, Coimbatore manager wants to meet you. Because my activities in Salem District Bank Employees Union activities and everything was there. So I was thinking what to do, whether I can meet the manager, because for the sake of transfer only, he may be asking like that. And those were the periods, because I was just telling you, because you know the first branch to open outside Kerala for Federal Bank was Coimbatore branch, 1973. So there is a background for that branch. And I consulted with our union. See, the manager of Coimbatore branch is calling me, and he wants to meet me. What I have to do? After all, you have applied for a transfer, you go and meet. What is wrong in that, like that? So one day I went to his house on a Sunday, and he was telling, see, Coimbatore branch is the best branch. It's good cooperation and everything. The atmosphere is very smooth. And people are very much cooperating like that. What you are coming to say, Mr. Guhan? That was my question. And I was telling, no, I heard something about you, that your activity, something like that. Yes, of course, I am a union activist. And what you are expecting from me? No, you should see the atmosphere is not spoiled. See, one thing I want to tell you, you should see my work as I am working as a clerk. Not that my other activities outside or maybe inside, like that. So this much I can say, okay? Then I got up and I went. So that man didn't allow me to get a transfer. Unfortunately, one mutual transfer, we got it. And 89 September 5th, I joined Coimbatore branch. This was the background. I am just telling you, this is the background joining of Coimbatore branch. And the very interesting.
As a union functionary.
That is what I am telling you, because the 88 strike, that is for 56 days. It is 56 days for including that Guwahati area. That 51 or 50 days means that. So my role was very much in the Salem district, and I have shifted my place to Coimbatore, because what we heard from people is Coimbatore unit is, yes, the manager has said, very good atmosphere. So I just want to create some atmosphere for the union. So I came here and led people here. Some 6 or 8 people were there, 8 clericals, 8 hours were there. And every day we used to shout slogans, and the struggle going on. And funds are not there. Those times I used to smoke, and there is no money. Finally, I came to BD. Finally, that was also not there. So that situation means without salary we are going. See, the demands are too good, because that demands means if we achieved it means really it's a remarkable thing for us. So what we said, what you have to do, I asked them. See, I had a good contact with the Salem District Bank Employees Association. Likewise, what about this Coimbatore District Bank Employees Association? Whether you have visited like that? One time, at that time, branch representative was Govind Rajan. He was our committee member also once. And he said, yes, there is one president is there, Joe, and one general secretary is there, SVK. And we came here in this place. And I met Joe. And Joe was telling the first word. So finally you came to the doctor. When you are sick, you want to come to. I cannot remember these words. I said, Joe, I am not in Coimbatore. I am basically at Salem. I am just leading the strike here. Like, oh, it's good. Okay. What is what you want? Because I want your people's support. Because we are alone sitting there and shouting slogans. 12 members, including some staff, shouting slogans. So we want some funds also. Funds? You want fund? Yes, some struggle fund. So normally these things you can ask federation. There is a federation, you know that? Tamil Nadu Bank of Malaysia, because he was a office bearer once. Like that. I said, no, yes, I know, but still, what you can do? That is what I just came and okay, let us consult with the SVK. SVK is a notable cadre, I can say. He is a leader from Canara Bank. Disciplinary proceedings, whatever charge sheet, memo, for that, he used to reply very beautifully. So he was also very, and I have associated with him till his death due to cancer. And they have consulted, and finally they have decided 500 rupees per member. So 12 members. At that time, 88. So 6,000 rupees they came and given to. So this has created some confidence level in our members, because they were without money. So they understood the leadership quality also. That is also one thing that counts here. So that time the management played another role. They were keeping the promotion list pending, and that time they released it. Coimbatore branch 2 got promotion. One Krishnamurthy, one Nandakumar, 2 got promotion. And they were coming and asking me what to do. And I just consulted our union. This is the situation, what to do. They said nothing to it. It is a question about their promotion. So you allow them to join. So wherever things are coming, I used to consult with our Federal Bank Employees Union. So in that way, we have 10 members, finally 10 members, and we fought. Finally, our union has signed a settlement with the help of the district collector of Cochin, Mr. Rajan. He has played a wonderful role. That was what those are all hectic days. Comrade Rao was permanently staying at Alvi. And Ramesh was also there. And that was a very hectic period. Habib Muhammad and all our leaders, A.A. Joseph. I can still remember a lot of leaders. They have contributed much for that. And immediately the strike, after the 56 days strike, the Trichure conference. So I have attended. So to my surprise, they have elected me as a committee member. All India executive. It's a very pride thing over India. So finally, 89 September 5th, I joined Coimbatore main branch. When I joined the Coimbatore main branch, and my association with the district association, it was growing. And during 1990, the conference was held. The Coimbatore District Bank Employees Association conference was held. And the Coimbatore District Bank Employees Association, so they were looking at me in a different angle. So the activeness and the militancy what we have shown, and particularly our Federal Bank Employees Union, they want to recognize it. And so far in the history of Coimbatore District Bank Employees Association, there is not a post as secretary. So they have created a post as secretary, and they have made me as a secretary of Coimbatore District Bank. Actually, normally these stages will be there: assistant secretary, vice president, afterwards secretary, and then general secretary. But mine is direct promotion. That is secretary. So during 1990, I became the secretary. So at that time, Mr. Kasi Viswanathan was the general secretary. And when he got retired during the year 2008, I became the general secretary of this Coimbatore District Bank Employees Association. And that position I hold till 2016, till my retirement. Naturally, our system is what we normally do with Coimbatore District Bank Employees Association. Now our conference is going to be held on 19th November, this November. There also there is a general secretary change is there because he has got retired. This is our style of functioning. So that time also I made him as now general secretary, made him as a general secretary.
Comrades are coming for
Yeah, they have to come.
leadership.
That is the quality of a leader. That is what the second line, the leadership development is the best thing. Any union can do it. That is lagging in many unions, but it is 100% done in Federal Bank Employees Union. That much I can say. The young leadership now, they are holding the position means really it is a wonderful thing what I can say. So 2016 I got retired. But in between 2008, 2009, I became the Assistant Secretary of Tamil Nadu Bank Employees Federation. And from there I became the Vice President of Tamil Nadu Bank Employees Federation. And I became the General Council member also. And AIB General Council member. And because of that presidency what I got from so in between the period only these things, the Federal Bank Employees Union activities were going like anything. And 2014 our K.S. Rao got retired. So he was holding the position for quite a long time.
Quarter century.
Quarter century, and he proposed my name because normally there is a demand always.
And he was a senior most vice president.
Yeah, I was also a senior most vice president, but there is a demand that president should be from outside Kerala. So I'm just telling you, this is the way we are doing it. That is why Vishal Thakur is now our president. So I was made as president. And I hold this from 2014 to 2016. That was my hectic period, I can say. Journey means lot of journey. That too, the coverage of this northeastern area. Because since then I didn't go there. But after becoming the president, he has to visit all the branches like that. I went there. It was a real experience, I can say. Branch visit I have undertaken so many times. But this visit was very, very particular. 10 o'clock there was a meeting. 3 o'clock I am reaching. And I was looking at the members. All are sitting from 10 o'clock. That is the spirit of
our president.
Yeah, because that Dilip, our Assistant Secretary, he was holding such a position there. So all were sitting up to 3 o'clock. After 5 o'clock only we could disperse. From there I went to Shillong, Tinsukia, and Tinsukia they arranged a district meeting as if a IAB leader has come. Because branch visit was the very important thing in Federal Bank Employees Union. Yeah, that was the main important things. So that way things were going. And 2016 I got retired. And 2018, from 2018 onwards, I used to go for foreign trips. In between 2016, I had association with all these AITs, Communist Party of India and Indian Society for Cultural and Society for Cultural Association, ISCUF. So I am the district secretary now in that organization, ISCUF. So what we are, so on there we have. Normally this ISCUF had an elaborate discussion with all these foreign countries, social organizations. My first visit to foreign country is to Vietnam. After that I went to Russia. And after that, 2018, I went to that Cuba, really a country which we should see. That is them. And in between, along with family, I visited Europe, USA, Egypt, Singapore. So some 7 countries. But in between came the Corona. So afterwards, everything has come to standstill. Anyhow, one thing I must tell, my journey, basically I can say, everything was given by my union, I can say. The knowledge, experience, and without fear, I can go anywhere. Wherever means wherever I can go, do things means that courage was, I got it from Federal Bank Employees Union. Moreover, in that argument levels, that is in the negotiation table, that is very much, I can say, as a trade union leader, the integrity is a part of integrity, and the discipline is the part of it. I must insist very much on this. So today, when we celebrate our Diamond Jubilee celebrations, our union is engaged with all these youngsters with the cricket tournament, all this music competition. And fortunate that we are also being invited for the meeting on 25th. And you are giving a place for our voice here. That is also, I must acknowledge my sincere thanks to Federal Bank Employees Union. When we look at AIBA in its concept means AIBA, it is fighting for the social cause, and our strike for our own settlements is less. But for social cause, what are all programs we undertook? The programs is this Delhi Jada. How many jadas we have all attended, isn't it? And how many where and all we have given our donations, earthquakes and many floods. Recently also for the transportation of migrant workers, we have offered 1 crore rupee. Challenges now. Challenges means technology. We must understand the technology. This artificial intelligence, when it comes. The question of artificial intelligence means it is going to make a lot of changes. So days are not going to be very rosy. Now managements are very clever. Now we were asking for the mandate of the bipartisan settlement. When the management has given, finally only they have given. And this management is very clever. In future days or no, if ABS strength is spoiled, naturally our strength will also be spoiled. So that is what I must say. And the younger generation, because they are the leaders of today's. Those days we know names of each and everyone. The branches means we know this much, because today it is easy to it is easy to remember names because only 1 or 2 members. Those days it will be 10. Coimbatore means it was 15, 20 comrades. So still then we were knowing the names of the members. Our branches will be there. Whatever issues there, they were conducting. Today this conduct is missing. This is my outlook. Outlook is they have to contact us and we have to settle their issue. So this is a job not to enjoy. This is a job you have to give your blood. So that
about is the women participation.
Women participation.
In our union and in AB also, generally.
Women participation very poor. Very poor means in AIB also, in external, in the entire India also, I can say the work atmosphere is not good. Because in Chennai and all, you would have consulted with our Ramesh. Chennai and all, what people are doing, they are coming from far off and they are traveling in a metro van. And naturally 5 o'clock demonstration means they cannot attend. Because after that they have to travel some 20-25 kilometers to their homes. So when the things are like that, how women employees will participate? Because now the recruitment is the ultimate. Now the AIB has given the program for recruitment and removing the outsourcing employees. So I am very happy to hear about our Ambujam, our office bearer. She is going to attend the WFTU conference. That is
Senegal.
That is very much. I was
as a nominee of Women Coordination Committee.
Women Coordination Committee. So these are all things. They have to look into leaders like Ambujam, and they in our union also the leaders, women leaders. We should work more.
So advice to the youth present day.
Actually, if you really want the union to improve and union strength means it is our strength. One thing I should say, see, my birth is from here and my death is here. Not that I am telling you, my birth means the recruitment. The demand was placed by union. And after that, all the benefits I got it only through by the union. The fringe benefits. The Federal Bank employees are enjoying the maximum fringe benefits of the country. Bank employees are enjoying. They were jealous about. So when I entered the bank as in recruitment, demand by Federal Bank Employees Union, my death, the pension given by AIBA, with that only I am going for the graveyard. That is what I just want to say. All the things about I am enjoying right from the beginning until the end, these are all not at the mercy of the management. It is purely the union alone has fought for it. So today union is giving that death relief fund. All the things, Federal Bank employees and as our comrade A.V.G. Nair, see, AKBF leaders, I can say so many leaders, K. Srinivasan and all, in our meetings, he used to address like anything. There and all only we got the, this oratorship, how we develop with the leaders like K. Srinivasan, and especially comrade TKV. TKV issue, once I heard from a leader, TKV was to attend a conference of ours. And we were looking at bus stand, where he is, and looking around us, and nowhere he was seen. And finally, in a bench, sitting bench, he was sleeping. In a very, what do you say, a poor man, as if a poor man is sleeping like that. This is a quality of, he was our leader for so many years, president. We have sacrificed our today for your tomorrow. This is a slogan we can say. We have sacrificed our today for your tomorrow. I must say to the youngsters. So our target should be to strengthen our AIBA and look at the downtrodden. Look at the unorganized. This unorganized sector, what we are doing, that is the thing. Because when we ask for a donation, when we go for some social education program, your encouragement, your participation also, that is very much counted.
Now, what do you feel after a long span of 3 decades, the association with the Federal Bank Employees Union, what do you feel?
You can call it as, it is now 4 decades.
4 decades.
4 decades.
40, not 3
It is 4 decades. Really, I still hold it. I was talking with our Assistant Secretary last night. See, I am still have the pride and privilege that I am a Federal Bank Employees Union member. I was a member, and even today, I have been honored by the union, and we have a very strong militant trade union, and our young generation is looking after the affairs of the union.
Okay, something about, and finally, something about from personal details about your family.
Actually, I got a very good family. I am blessed with 2 children and 4 grandsons. Sorry, 2 grandsons for son and 2 grandsons for daughter. That is 4 grandsons total. Total 4 grandsons. And here also I can say my family, along with my social work, I am getting a lot of support from my family. That is why I could, even today I can function. That is with all this Art and Literature Association. And that is there also I am the district vice president. So that work is also, because I am very much interested in the Sahitya, that all these things. Music also, that is also very much interested. So my personal life goes like this. But nowhere I am lagging behind this working in the union. That work will go till my last breath.
Okay, thank you very much.
Thank you.